In T's world, thoughts were no longer hidden. Every person walked with their thoughts floating above their head, soft glowing words, visible to everyone. Children had small, jumping sentences. Adults carried long, heavy lines. Some thoughts were loud, some were cruel, some never stopped. People learned early how to read others, but forgot how to listen to themselves. On a busy street lived a woman named Mira. Every morning, she walked to work like everyone else. Head down, steps quick. Above her head, words floated gently. "It's okay. You're trying. You don't have to be perfect." People noticed. They always noticed. At the bus stop, a man stared at her glowing thoughts. His own words flickered above him. "I'm useless. Everyone is better than me." He looked away, ashamed. Nearby, a schoolgirl watched Mira with wide eyes. Above the girl's head were messy, shaky words. "I'll fail. I'm not smart enough." The girl whispered, "How does she do that?" At work, Mira sat at her desk. Her boss walked past. Above his head, mistakes are unacceptable. Weak people don't succeed. Mira made a small error. "C'est pas où c'est." Above her head. Her thoughts changed, but not harshly. "You made a mistake. That's human. Fix it and move on." Her words glowed warmer. Others weren't so gentle. A coworker dropped papers. Above her head flashed. "I'm so stupid. I ruin everything." The words burned red. Mira noticed the woman's shoulders sink. At lunch, Mira sat beside her. "You know," Mira said softly, "I talk to myself too." The woman laughed bitterly. "I can see that." Mira smiled. "But I choose my words carefully." The woman frowned. "Why?" she asked. Mira thought for a moment. "Because I'm the one who hears them the most." That evening, Mira passed a playground. Children ran, their thoughts floating wildly. One boy tripped. Above him appeared, "I'm bad at everything." Before anyone else spoke, Mira knelt beside him. "Hey," she said gently, "what would you say to a friend who fell?" The boy sniffed. "I'd say, it's okay. Try again." Mira smiled. "Say that to yourself." The boy's words changed. They softened. They glowed. At home, Mira stood before a mirror. She looked tired. Above her head, new words appeared. "Today was hard, but you showed up." She placed a hand on her chest. "Thank you," she whispered to herself. The next day, something unusual happened. A child on the bus tried it. Above her head, "I'm nervous, but I can try." A man at the office paused. His red words flickered, then rewrote themselves. "I failed today. I'll learn tomorrow." People began to notice a pattern. Mira wasn't special. Her life wasn't perfect, but her thoughts were kind. And kindness, once seen, is hard to unsee. Soon, teachers started asking children, "What do your thoughts say?" Parents paused before scolding themselves. Even the city looked different. Less heavy, less loud. One evening, the same schoolgirl from the bus stop ran up to Mira. "Look," she said excitedly. Above her head, bright words floated. "I'm still learning, and that's okay." Mira felt tears in her eyes. In a world where thoughts were visible, people finally learned something simple. The voice you use inside your head becomes the world you live in. How you talk to yourself shapes your life.